If someone wants to become an actuary, the benefits of doing that through the actuarial science studies in Heriot-Watt are multiple.
I felt that it gives you a very good foundation for coming into real office work, in that you get labs and projects which really build on the theory you learn, and also gives you kind of practical experience which you can then apply to an office setting.
When you talk to the lecturers on campus, it was obvious they knew what they were talking about. Now in hindsight, you kind of see their names coming up over and over again on papers and things, and Heriot-Watt is recognised in the workplace.
I was involved in the Students' Actuarial Society when I was in Heriot-Watt University. There was many benefits. I got to meet many different people and actuaries throughout the department and within the profession. We were given loads of support within Heriot-Watt from both the lecturers, the department and also the Careers Advisory Service.
Studying at Heriot-Watt definitely gave me every chance to come down here and work in London, that's for sure.
I'm from Ireland, and once I'd finished doing my Irish Leaving Certificate, the final exams after schooling, I decided I wanted to go do something else, so I went to Scotland. And that was eye-opening, it was fantastic. And when I was done with my university degree, I got the interview to go to London to work with the Government Actuaries Department. I went down. London is just a train ticket away, and got the job, and there was nothing stopping me.
I always wanted to become an actuary because I was good at mathematics, but I didn't want to just tunnel myself into that area. I wanted to do a bit of economics as well as maybe a bit of mortality, something more interesting and more rounded. I did an internship with Towers Watson in London. This is really beneficial and I would recommend it, as going into fourth year I knew I had a job, so it was a lot less stress while I was doing my exams.
An actuary is someone who quantifies risk and uses statistical methods and data to kind of help quantify that and come up with their best guess on a multitude of problems.
There's a few great things about being an actuary. One, the work is stimulating. Secondly, the pay is great. And thirdly, the people you meet are fantastic.
It's very challenging. You have to do long hours and you have to commit yourself to studying and working at the same time. But it's quite enjoyable, I would say, because of all the training and the interaction that you get with people across all cultures and across all departments.
I don't think there is really a typical working day here at the Government Actuaries Department. Sometimes we're doing valuation reports for the schemes, or we're doing accounting work, or sometimes we're drafting advice to the scheme managers on how to deal with changing legislation.
It's not an easy role to get an actuary. There's lots of exams and things, so when you get there you're rewarded for it through the salary and through the type of work that you get to do.
I know of quite a few people who've been studying in Scotland, working throughout the whole of the United Kingdom, as well as quite a few abroad. So there's plenty of opportunity out there.
I spent 3 wonderful years in Scotland, but I always wanted to work in the city. All the firms from the city were coming to Scotland to just try to find the best talent to bring in.
You do get a buzz from working in the city. It's quite fascinating seeing all these buildings and all these people, the hustle and bustle. It's quite exciting, I would say, and I'm really lucky and proud at the same time.
No matter what you're interested in, eating, going out drinking, socialising with friends, going out playing sports, everything's covered here.
I was quite lucky to study abroad, and ever since then it's surprising the number of people I've ran into since I've been here. London's quite a hub like that.
The city's the only place to be really working in business. It's a really fun, full-on place to work.
People from all different backgrounds or places are welcome here.
London's very lively, so even if you leave the office quite late, there's still quite a lot going on and you're not really missing out.
I think I've been very lucky in where I've ended up, and I think that's, certainly down to the grounding that I'd had through taking on the Actuarial Science degree at Heriot-Watt. It's certainly, it's given me a chance to come down here to London and embark upon, a career and job that I actually really quite enjoy.